And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
Well, over the past 24 hours, we've seen this massive coronal mass ejection come from the sun. Basically, the sun belching out a surge of plasma, supercharged particles. Well, since the Earth has an iron core to it, it has a magnetic field. So when you belch one of these flares off the sun, mind you, this is the second strongest flare over the past year, and the sun's in a very active cycle right now. So this particular flare is not as strong as the one we had in May when we had all the bright auroras in our area, but it's close enough. So you get this belch, and then the charged particles are kind of pulled towards the poles, and they interact with the atmosphere, and the particles are excited by this energy from the sun, basically, and pretty much the atmosphere is glowing like it would like a neon light, and the colors are dependent on what kind of gases we're exciting here. I mean, if it's green, it's green auroras are oxygen molecules. The red ones are a higher elevation oxygen molecules, and of course the pink ones are nitrogen molecules closer to the surface. So the point I guess I'm making is that we've had a big solar storm, and Friday night and Saturday night, I would call it an aurora watch. It's quite possible that we do get the northern lights southward into our area. 45 the low tomorrow morning, a little patchy fog in the southeast. Otherwise, it's a 79-degree high tomorrow. Upper 70s to low 80s going to do it area-wide, so a nice warm day, a nice warm Friday too. 50s in the morning. Now we do get more cloudiness for a while as a little cold front comes through, and behind that front the wind goes to the northeast. But I'll tell you, other than it cooling into the 40s Friday night, Saturday's really not going to cool off much. We're still going to be pushing 80 on Saturday. Some places will get into the low 80s. There is Futurecast. Again, all the sunshine around, a patch or two of clouds at times. And again, this goes right through tomorrow night. But here comes Friday. Here comes the cold front in from the northwest. A little more in the way, some cloudiness for a while. Gets a little cooler Friday night. And then it warms right back up over the weekend. And even though the Gulf will be very disturbed, there will be a couple tropical systems here. Our weather pattern will be dominated by warm, dry weather that will keep going. I mean, we may have to wait again till late October to find some decent rainfall around here. There's probably going to be a little bit in mid-October, but late October, early November, that'd be the time we'll get more soaking rain. And be aware, after that midpoint of October, the freezing risk will go up too between the 16th and 24th. I'd watch for a couple rounds of frost and freezing then too. But in the meantime, no frost and freezing in the 10-day. We get an 80 Sunday. We cool off a little bit to 72 on Monday, 75 on Tuesday, 80 Wednesday, and we're in the low 80s Thursday through Friday of next week.